Kyrie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. A little late in the day for making this, but just watched a YouTube video on apparently another black man was killed, young guy, up in Detroit by a white cop. And apparently, from the footage released by the Detroit Police Department, they were arresting his partner or his friend, and he comes up and tries to shoot them. I guess he missed, and the police officers did not. Don't shoot guns at cops. So I'm sure the people who don't care about context will be up in arms about this. I guess this must have happened yesterday, or maybe early. I just heard about it today. But it is odd on the left. Oh, by the way, you heard the siren, so if you don't want political talk, don't listen to this. Isn't it amazing how the news, context in the past is completely irrelevant. Trying to understand the past in its own terms is strictly forbidden. Past, bad. Past, all racist. Past, all white supremacist. But in modern times, you have to take the context into consideration all the time. But you have to keep it in narrow context. White officer, dead, black person, sign of systemic, institutionalized racism. No, it's not. The video makes it very clear. I'm hoping the average person out there is getting tired of this crap. The statistic in the video is relevant that 6% of the population, black males between 18 and 30, commit 50% of the violent crimes, the vast majority of which are against fellow blacks. Now, white on white commit crimes too, that is true. But for the small percentage of population that your young black male is, it's unbelievable. Don't talk, forbidden to talk about it. You can't talk about it. You are forbidden. Don't confuse me with the facts. I've already made up my mind. It's unreal. I'm hoping November will be a thorough defeat for the people that want to divide us, that don't want to honestly address the issues. Look at these urban areas that are riddled with violence are all run by Democrats, managed by Democrat policies that have been enacted for the last 40 or 50 years. What happens to a black that betters their life and moves out of these areas? They're a sellout. They're an Uncle Tom. Oh, they caved into white culture. There shouldn't be white culture. There should be American culture that all of us are allowed to contribute to and have. Anybody who says, oh, they haven't contributed to it, isn't paying attention to American culture. We have outstanding people in our past who are black, who are Asian, who are Hispanic, who are Native American. Start doing your homework. Is the vast majority European descent? Yeah, because guess what? Most of the immigrants to the United States were of European descent. Other than the West Coast, you probably have a lot of Asians on the West Coast. But the East Coast is primarily Europeans. And more people came from Europe than anywhere else. Now, maybe not now, maybe not this century. It's going to change. But the frame slapped onto this is always the same. Black victim of white oppression. And it all started with the biggest lie of all, the George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin thing. George Zimmerman was Hispanic. But it didn't fit the narrative if they said, oh, he's Hispanic. No, he's a white Hispanic. So do you consider Japanese and Chinese and fair-skinned Asians white Asians? I mean, it's ridiculous. We have cultures and complexions, and certain elements of culture are compatible and certain elements of culture aren't. Complexion should not make a difference other than what I notice about you, just like your gender, of which there are still only two, male or female. Hey, happy days, everybody. Pray for our nation. It's a crap show.